Hi, my name is Bonnie and I post how-to and should-you videos. This one is a should-you, and I have a selection of natural deodorants that I'm going to kind of go through quickfire style and let you know, in my opinion, whether you should use them or you shouldn't. I have two here that are good that I recommend, and the rest I don't. So this is part of a series. It started off with a YouTube video on making the transition from aluminum containing deodorant to natural deodorant, and these are all natural deodorants I'll be talking about today. And then I've done a full review of Schmidt's deodorant, each and every, Type A, and Myro. You can find those all on my channel. I made a playlist of them, so definitely check those out. And yeah, let's get started. The first one I'm going to talk about today is those, I'm sure you've seen them, the salt crystal deodorants. This particular one is called Naturally Fresh Deodorant Crystal, new with aloe vera, hypoallergenic, paraben/PG free, fragrance free. And there's a sticker right there that says no harmful aluminums, and it even has a breast cancer ribbon sticker on it as well. And turn it to the back and it says contains natural mineral salts, ammonium alum, and aloe vera. The mineral salt deodorant, aluminum alum, different formats of mineral salt deodorants are used especially in Asia. They've been used there for a while, and sure enough, this says product of Thailand. I had heard that articles, did you know that these salt crystal deodorants actually contain a form of aluminum? And I was pretty surprised by that because this seemed, the reason I bought it, one of the most natural, most safe, maybe not the most effective, but safest deodorants. And I was really shocked, so I did some research, and it ends up the mineral salt, the ammonium alum, is a double sulfate of ammonium and aluminum hydroxide. I'm not sure if my cat Micah is in the frame. Probably so. He shows up in all these videos, but yeah, he is 16 years old, has beautiful blue eyes, and loves to show up in my YouTube videos. So the aluminum hydroxide is also known as alum, is what you find in styptic pencils that you touch to a spot that's bleeding. If you're shaving your face, shaving your legs, it will stop the bleeding because it constricts the skin and constricts the pores and blood vessels as well. Alum, McCormick sells alum like spice. It's not a spice though. It's used to make pickles, homemade pickles, crispy. It's also used during the purification process of water. It's used to strip metal. It just has a real bizarre amount of uses, and at the end of the day, it's aluminum, you know? I just find the labeling and this product as a whole kind of deceptive, and I don't find it to be effective for me when I was using it before. It is, you know, just like a rock of salt. You twist it up and twist it down. It's disconnected, so you can see it has the salt crystal there. And how you use it is that you dampen it, like you run it under the water, and then you rub it on your armpits. And it's supposed to, as they say, form a protective barrier against odor-causing bacteria. But, you know, I don't find this very effective. I wouldn't even really give this a 1 out of 10. in effectiveness. So I don't like tossing things, but I think I'm going to recycle the plastic and toss the salt in the trash and be done with this, because I've been using natural deodorant and I don't want to mess that up by using the aluminum in this, and I also don't want to put aluminum in my body in any format. I don't feel good about that. So that's enough about this one. Let's go on to the next one. I am next going to talk about Weleda Wild Rose Deodorant, 24H, it says there, 24 hours. And as you can see, it's pretty empty. I have a Schmidt's rose deodorant, and I spray this on over top of when I use this deodorant to kind of like one, use it up, because this is one of the ones I don't find very effective at all, and two, because the rose smells go well together. It says floral essential oils provide long-lasting odor protection without clogging pores. Dermatologically tested, avoid contact with eyes or mucous membranes. Basically what this is, it's like spraying rose deodorant on your armpits. This doesn't really have a lot of the effective ingredients that I would say really work in natural deodorant to stop wetness really at all, and odor, you're more masking the odor than preventing the odor. So I really like Weleda. It's a really good natural brand. I love their face cream. I'm actually using their Wild Rose face cream right now. Their Vitamin Skin, if you haven't checked out that moisturizer, it's really, really nice. But as effectiveness goes, same with the salt deodorant, I'm going to give this a 1 out of 10 as well. Spend your money on one of their other products, not this deodorant. Next one I am going to talk about is Primal Pit Paste. This one is unscented natural deodorant, and this is light, which means light baking soda. It's got a nice, short, healthy list of ingredients. Shea butter, arrowroot power, coconut oil, and I should say all three of those are organic. Non-aluminum baking soda, non-GMO vitamin E, derived 100% from sunflowers, and it's vegan, cruelty-free, no aluminum, no parabens. And this comes in a little pot. You have to touch it with your fingers, and then you just get a little amount and you rub it on under your armpits. But this was my introduction to baking soda containing deodorants, and this one is actually the one that it gave me a rash under my armpits, because the baking soda as an ingredient in natural deodorant can be very rough, and I found it to be rough in this. The Schmidt's as well, but this one is the one that irritated my skin. I ended up with a red rash that was very tender to the touch and took quite a while to clear up. So if you have any sensitivity to baking soda, if you have sensitive skin, I would say even normal skin, steer clear of ones that have strong baking soda as their main active ingredient. And I'm kind of surprised by the fact that this is light baking soda, because it was too much for me to handle. As effectiveness goes, as a deodorant, I would give this one, I don't know, maybe a 4 or 5 out of 10. It worked pretty well, but it just wasn't something I could, my body could handle. And actually, I've repurposed this container. I have other deodorant in there now, It's a nice glass container, and I really don't mind applying deodorant with my hands. I just wash my hands afterwards, which we should be doing these days anyway, so there you go. So I have 4 more, 2 that work and 2 that don't, and let's make it a little fun. Let's start with these 2 and see if you can guess which one works and which one doesn't. This one here is by the Canadian brand Cake. Milkmaid, it's called. Totally to die for, invisible natural deodorant. And this one is a little tiny sampler of native deodorant in the scent cucumber and mint. Which do you think works? Which do you think doesn't? Native works. And Native has some really fierce fans, so if you're a Native fan, it's okay. Native is the one that works for me. So let's talk about the one that doesn't work first. This Cake deodorant, candied oat milk cream, soothing and beautiful. Jam-packed with odor neutralizers, sweat preventers, and skin conditioners, our natural deodorant is as high-performing as it is healthy. Our silk gel stick glides on smoothly with 0 white residue or wetness. This is your sweet shield. I almost said sweat shield. Sweet shield without the harsh chemicals. We pour in oat kernel extract, shea butter, marshmallow root extract. We leave out aluminum, parabens, phthalates, and GMOs. And the ingredients are aqua, and watch out when water is the #1 ingredient. It's not very effective. Propanol, glycerin, sodium stearate, witch hazel, glycerol caprylate, perfume, glycerol undesilinate, Avida sativa, oat kernel oil, marshmallow root extract, and shea butter. And 2 things I really didn't like about this. 3 things actually I really didn't like about this. 1, I really didn't find it effective against wetness, especially. Yeah, as far as effectiveness, I would maybe give it a 3, maybe. The other thing I didn't like about this was the texture. It's like sugary, which works with the scent. I mean, it is super sugary scent. All of their products, I mean, the company is named Cake, taste like really sweet desserts. And I have some of their hand creams, like the Weleda, you know, buy their other products instead of their deodorant, because I can recommend their other products. It just smells really good, and this smells really good. It makes you smell good enough to eat all day. But the sugariness is in the formulation too. It has kind of a sugary grittiness. The other thing I didn't like about it is it really doesn't last. Like, it broke off out of the tube, and I realized how little was left in there, and I have applied it maybe a handful of times. So yeah, the texture is gritty, and it leaves you with kind of a slimy feeling under your armpits. It doesn't have, I don't feel like you get your money's worth. The tube doesn't last very long, and it isn't really effective. So, you know, go with one of Cake's other products. They have cute, cruelty-free, vegan, Canadian products, but give their deodorant a pass. But Native, I recently put in a curbside pickup order at Target and came across these, this one and one I'll talk about coming right up. And since they both were really cheap, this was $1.99. The other one was $4.99, and again, I'll talk about that really soon. I decided to give it a try, and I'm really glad I did, because this one, the Native, I find really effective, and it smells really good too. I'm trying to think of the name of those candies. They're shaped like the square, the Starburst, but they're not Starburst. Are they Mondo? Something like this. That. It smells like one of the flavors of their candies, like green apple, melony, kind of just yummy flavor. It's cucumber and mint. I don't smell cucumber, and I don't smell mint in this at all. It just smells like a yummy candy that I like the smell a lot. The ingredients of this are so tiny, because the container is really tiny, huh? Caprylic, capric triglyceride, tapioca starch, azocarite, sodium bicarbonate. This does have baking soda, but this is not irritating at all. It's perfectly smooth. Magnesium hydroxide, which is another effective ingredient. Cocos nucifera coconut oil, cyclodextrin, shea butter, dextrose, lactobacillus acidophilus, cucumber fruit extract, spearmint extract, geranium maculatum extract, and bitter orange flower oil. I like that their fragrance is from extracts and oils as well, rather than saying perfumes, because that can be troublesome for some people that have allergens or sensitivities. But yeah, this one, strangely enough, this one has been lasting really well. I think I'm actually, this little tiny tube, I'm going to get more use out of it than I am the cake deodorant. It is really smooth, glides on really easily, doesn't feel tacky, doesn't feel unpleasant, and I found it to be effective as well. Not my most effective natural deodorant that I've tried, but I am going to give this a rating of 8 out of 10 on effectiveness. Maybe 8.5, maybe 9, right around there. It works. It fails me a little bit in odor prevention. On my most active work days and just days in life, and it doesn't last a full day and night when I try and just apply it in the morning. When I wake up the following morning, meaning after 24 hours, I wake up smelling a little bad. So yeah, in the 8 to 9 range, I would give this one. This is one of the ones that I can recommend. And 2 more natural deodorants to talk about. The one in my left hand is Dove 0% aluminum. The scent is coconut and pink jasmine. And the one in my right hand is Hey Humans in the scent rosewater and ginger. Which of these 2 do you think works? I'll give you a second to think about it. This one's a little tricky. Hey Humans is the one I recommend. Yeah, you might be surprised, but yeah, Hey Humans is the one I recommend. Dove, I don't recommend. When I switched to natural deodorants, I added this on to one of my grocery pickup orders, because I thought, hey, Dove has been making deodorant for a long time. I'm not a huge fan of the Dove company, which I won't get into right now, but Dove has lots of development money. They've been making deodorant a long time, and maybe it would be good to support a big deodorant company that's trying to go aluminum free, trying to go more natural, and maybe it'll really work for me. They even say 24-hour odor protection. Dove, 0% aluminum, moisturizer, 0% alcohol, coconut and pink jasmine scent. And I can say this scent is fantastic. You can really tell the Dove big development, big money in the scent. This smells like, I don't know, a cross between clothes fresh out of the dryer with really good dryer sheets and like standing in a field of flowers. The pink jasmine, it doesn't smell like regular jasmine smell. It just smells really fantastic. This did not really work for me at all. Yeah, a little tiny bit. I'm gonna use up this tube. Like I said, I hate to waste. I hate to throw things out. But I wear this on days when I'm gonna be like mostly staying in. Like on the weekend, I might run an errand or something. But I know I'm not gonna be really testing it because it doesn't hold up to testing. I would maybe give it a 3 or 4, this one. It says that it contains dipropylene glycol, water, and again, if water is number 1 or 2, steer clear, I'm finding propylene glycol, sodium stearate, poloxamine 1307, not supernatural, fragrance, perfume, stearic acid, disodium EDTA, simethicone, and BHT. As ingredients go, it might be 0% aluminum, but I don't like the sound of some of those ingredients, and I don't like the fact that it doesn't really work. And I have some issues with a company of Dove. They use some racist marketing techniques, so pass. But Hey Humans might have surprised you. This is the one that really works. This is the other one that I added on to my Target curbside pickup order because it was only $4.99. And I thought, hey, let's give it a try. It is my first deodorant that is in a cardboard paper tube, which is, paper and plastic. They're starting to turn more to paper to be more earth conscious and earth friendly. And it's fully, and I mean fully, cardboard. And maybe recycled cardboard. Well, it says FSC mix, packaging from responsible sources. Thank you for protecting our habitat, the whales say. Recycle Me, made from paper, fully recyclable. It's aluminum free, propylene glycol free, paraben free, with essential oils, dermatologist tested, all day odor protection. The scent is rosewater ginger, and holy cow, it smells fantastic. It's like gingery, citrusy. I don't know if you've ever had like ginger orange juice, like a smoothie or juice, but this smells like that. They have other scents. I will give a warning on this one. It smells fantastic, but this is one of those deodorants that the scent is really strong. You're gonna smell it all day. In fact, the first time I wore it, like towards the end of the day, I started thinking, did I wash this mask? I wear a mask at work, in like a lemony soap, or did I use like a lemony dryer sheet because my mask smells so lemony? I realized after I could take my mask off and still smelled it, it was this deodorant. It's gonna stick with you through the day. You're gonna smell it throughout the day. So they do have other scents. I don't know if they have an unscented one, but fair warning with this, it smells fantastic, but it smells strong. They do give a warning: due to the high level of naturally derived ingredients, product aesthetic may vary or slightly worn edges may appear. Performance remains the same. If product does not push up easily, hold stick in hand for 10 seconds to warm and loosen. And it's really good they put that on, because when I was putting my Target order together, the only negative part of any of the reviews for this was that they had difficulty pushing it up. And it's like a push pop. You just push up from the bottom. But it really works. You just hold it in your hand for a little bit. Let the ingredients warm up. And you can feel it start to warm in your hand. And then just push it up from the bottom. And it's pushing up there. Not easy, but it is pushing up. And, I really appreciate that they're being natural and trying the cardboard packaging. So, ingredient list is pretty long. Arrowroot powder, capric, triglyceride, shea butter, cedaryl alcohol, sodium bicarbonate. This also has baking soda. This also is as smooth as the native, as smooth as non-baking soda containing deodorants. I really don't think I'm going to have any issues like I did with the Primal Pit Paste, which was a little too much of the baking soda for me. Tapioca starch, coconut oil, calcium starch, octanyl succinate, stearyl stearate, fragrance perfume, candelilla wax, C15-9 alkane, zinc rinsolate, which zinc is actually an effective ingredient in deodorants, believe it or not. The zinc gives you the white surfer's nose, works as deodorant. Glycerol undecillinate, helianthus, sunflower seed wax, polyhydroxystearic acid, sorbitol sebacic acid, copolymer benate, holy cow, glycerol caprylate, polyglycerol 2 caprate, water, way down at the bottom of the ingredients, rosemary flower extract, tocopherol, soybean oil, geranium oil, elemi oil, E-L-E-M-I, and ginger oil. The last three they call essential oils. Proudly made in USA. Our scents are crafted with integrity using high-quality essential oils and naturally derived, upcycled ingredients normally wasted. I think probably they mean the soybean oil. We take every effort to best respect and preserve our planet's resources. Hey humans, it's our mission to bring change and reduce plastic waste on our planet. Good thing our paper packaging is easily recyclable. Target, I believe, is the only place you can purchase it. And they do have a website. They list their products, but you can't purchase from the website. I found out from their website that Jada Pinkett Smith is actually part of the producers of this. She was involved in the production of this. They also sell other products, and I like this scent so much that I got their shower gel as well after the fact. And it comes in an aluminum no plastic, which first cardboard tube of deodorant and first aluminum bottle of shower gel. So good on Hey Humans. So yeah, this one I think I would rate a 9. I would rate it a little bit higher than Native. This one, I didn't notice as much smell. It didn't fail me, and I didn't feel wet at all. So, yeah, this one got this one I'll give a good high rating. Not as quite as effective as Myro, which has never failed me. This one failed me a little bit when I tried to, I usually reapply before bed, and I tried to go through a whole day and night, and the next morning I smelled a little bit, less than with the Native, but I did smell a little bit, and with Myro, I don't. So that's why Myro is my 10 out of 10 deodorant, my only 10 out of 10 still, even after these. So I hope this has helped. I have purchased the ingredients to make my own natural deodorant, and I have lots of deodorant to use before I do that, but down the road I do plan on posting a video of how to make your own natural deodorant once I have a little bit more experience with that. So keep an eye out for that. I would recommend to subscribe so you don't miss that. Give this video a like if you liked it, and let me know what you thought. Are you one of those fierce Native lovers? Have you tried another natural deodorant? What do you think of the other ones? Have you tried another one? And yeah, what do you think of Dove trying a no aluminum deodorant? Do you think other big brands are going to get on board? I kind of hope they do, but you know, I don't know if they're really coming from the right place. So, you know, what are your thoughts on that? Because I'm a little bit conflicted. I would love to see no aluminum, but big business is going to be big business, you know. So, see you in my next video. Bye.